What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about a problem that every single CS2 player is going to face. It doesn't matter if you are a complete noob or you are a seasoned professional playing in front of hundreds of thousands of people online, playing in the biggest events of your life. Every single player will face this problem. But first, before we get into that, let's talk about something that isn't a problem that you need to worry about anymore, because I have a message from the sponsor of today's video. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, SkinsMonkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. With it being the holiday season, there is no better gift to give yourself than a new CS2 inventory. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code CoJo. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. Alright, shout out to SkinsMonkey. Make sure you pick up some sick skins for this Christmas season or gift your friends some skins. So either way, it helps me out, guys. Use my code. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. So let's talk about the problem that you are going to face 100% in your career. That is the problem of having no kills or having no impact in a game, right? Now, why is this a problem that I feel the need to make a video about? It's because I see too many people, including myself, trying to force things when they're having a bad game. I know how awful it feels when you are 0-7 in the game, right? You're 0-5, 0-8, whatever. And you're looking at the scoreboard and you're like, man, I can't do a single thing right. I'm getting destroyed this game. There's nothing I'm doing that's working. And the sad thing is, the longer the game goes on, if you have the mindset that most people have when they get into the situation, it's only going to make things worse, which is what sucks. So how do we make things worse for ourselves? When we're 0-7, instead of just accepting that this is how the game is going so far, we let the rounds build up in our mind and we keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, stuff that we can't change at all. And we get down on ourselves and then we really try to force things, right? You're trying so hard to get that first kill that you end up making it so much more difficult for yourself, right? You're over peaking, you're making mistakes that you don't usually make to compensate for the lack of impact that you've had in the game so far, right? And here's what we need to do instead of trying to overcompensate for that and force things and do these bad habits that we don't usually do. Instead, you need to completely accept where you are at in the game and what you've done for your team so far, right? So if you are having a shocking performance, a horrible game, right? You need to understand that you can't change that right now, right? You can only change that going forward, and you're not going to change things in one round, right? But let's think about it. You're 0-7, right? You say you've died every single round of the game. It is now round 8. You still have the whole game ahead of you, right? We don't need to force things and try to change that scoreboard in one round. Instead, what we can do is support our teammates, do the jobs that we need to do. Maybe we're the entry for the game, so we're going to run out and do things properly, right? We're not going to try to get kills. We're going to try to play for the team, and the kills will naturally come to you, right? The problem is when you start focusing on trying to get the kills, it's so hard. And like many things in life, when you're chasing after something, it is not going to work out for you compared to if you let that come to you, right? So let the kills come to you. Don't come on the kills. Hold up, yo. But let the kills come to you. Play the round out. Play smart. Play how you should be. And I promise you that that horrible start that you've had, that horrible performance, is going to change at least a little bit, right? You still might end the game negative. You still might end the game not happy with your performance, but it's all about damage control and changing the course of the game so that you have the best chance possible to win the game for your team, right? Every single pro has had horrible games where they do nothing. I've seen Monaseed go 3-18. I've seen Hooksy go 0-19, right? I've seen horrible performances from players, but also it's about how you rebound after that game too, right? So like I said, everyone is going to suffer from this, but if you let that carry on to your next games and you keep thinking about what happened in a completely different game, you are going to have these shocking, horrible games more often than not, right? So you need to understand that sometimes it's not your game. Sometimes you're not going to be the best player in the server. Sometimes you're not going to have things go your way. You're going to get unlucky. Bad things are going to happen. but what are you going to do to respond to that in a positive way and help your teammates out? Instead of trying to force those kills, how about we flash for our teammate to get them a kill, right? Hey, I'm going to flash for you here. Instead of trying to be greedy and jump in and run in front of him to try to get the kill, then you die and then he gets the kill because he was playing smarter, right? It's a team game. You're not competing against your teammates. Do everything you can for them, and if you can't shoot back in a game, you better be flashing for them, you better be communicating, you better be doing the dirty work to make up for your lack of impact, lack of kills, right? Don't try to make up for it by, you know, being the star player, trying to run in and get all the kills first before anyone else can. Stop doing that. It's so greedy, it's so bad. Instead, set everybody up, or you know, be the person that makes the space for the team because you can't shoot back right now. At least make the space, at least do something, but never ever, you know, think that you're above your teammates and better than anyone, even like when you're having these bad games, right? Don't put your personal desires above the team's needs, right? The team needs to win rounds. The team needs to be, you know, having a good economy, good everything. So don't force that, right? Say, you know, the round's going to be over, the bombs, you've planted the bomb, the CTs are saving. There's 2 CTs saving, but you're on 1 HP. Man, come on, don't be greedy and try to hunt them just to get another kill. All that's going to do is turn you from 0-7 to 0-8, right? Just play smart and go to T-spawn and hide in T-spawn and wait for the round to end, right? Well, didn't get a kill this round, but we won the round and I played smart, so, you know, it's the best I can do. Trust me, nobody's going to be mad at you if you're doing these smart plays and doing this. They're only going to get mad at you when you're actively throwing the game because you're trying to force things, right? So just keep that in mind. At the end of the day, don't force stuff and let things come to you, and be that player that is going to make your team better, not worse, even when you're having a bad game. So it's going to happen, guys. Nothing you can really do about it, but what you can do to improve is check out these 2 videos on the left and right side of your screen. It means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Peace out.